Hey guys, it's Loralee. So I know you guys have been curious about Sculptra, so Michelle Phillips and I did a fun little video, so take a look.
Loralee, you talk about the different stages of aging. Can you share a little bit about that with us?
Well, we lose the collagen starting in our 20s, and they say we lose 1% each year. So there's things that we can do to regain that collagen back. One of the main things we can do is just stay out of the sun. That definitely breaks it down significantly. But there's things we can do such as topical products or some great things such as injectables, such as Sculptra.
How is Sculptra different from other injectables?
The difference with the other ones, the hyaluronic acids, is it can also be used to mimic the bone and fat loss to restore it, but yet you're borrowing time. Collagen is actually being formed when you inject the Sculptra, so there's almost like, I always say like a 2 for the price of 1. You're restoring the bone and fat loss, but you're also adding this collagen, which is going to have a secondary benefit of skin thickening.
So what areas of the face do people typically get the Sculptra treatment?
So it's a globally injected product, so we can inject it pretty much in all areas of the face. The only area I really don't inject would be the forehead, the nose, and underneath the eyes. And it cannot be injected in the lips as well.
So my problem area, like when I looked in the mirror, was in here. It's starting to get in the 2 folds. When I was pregnant, I did sleep on my left side. I'm a back sleeper, but due to sleeping several months on my left side with both children, I started getting deep crevices here on the left side of my cheek. And that started to bother me because they were getting deeper and deeper as age progressed and the skin started to decline.
I'm a big smile, laughy person, so I have quite the deep lines in here and a little bit of jaws. And so I came to Loralee just to kind of see what she could do for me. And she told me about the Sculptra procedure, and I thought it was something fabulous to try.
Okay, so walk us through the actual Sculptra treatment.
So it's something that is injected underneath the skin surface, the body absorbs that, and then it kicks out collagen. So you typically look great for a day or 2 because there's water that's kind of guided me. And then over about a 3 to 4 week period, you start stimulating this collagen, and it can take 6 to 8 weeks before you see your full end result.
I think I started seeing the results gradually within a month, but once that 2.5 mark passed, every morning I would get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's looking better and better.
So you get the Sculptra, you have the treatment. What's the downtime?
It's with any filler. I mean, I am injecting you with a needle, and so there is always a possibility that there's going to be a little bit of a bruise. There's certainly things that the patient can do prior to the injection to avoid that, but if they haven't taken tons of anti-inflammatories and drank red wine the night before, the bruising is typically very minimal, and most people love the way their face looks the next day because they're still have a little bit of water in it, so it's kind of giving them a good little preview of hopefully what's to come. So typically there's not a lot of downtime.
My experience with Sculptra, I think, was a great experience. I mean, it was very easy. I just came in between actually a client, and I went right back to work. There was no downtime for me at all.
How long does Sculptra last?
So the results can last up to 2 years, they say. I always say you never want to wait that long. You don't want to start from ground zero again. I usually recommend getting the appropriate number of treatments that will make that person happy, and then once they're happy, doing 1 or 2 in a year to maintain the results.
I have had amazing results, and my clients come in, they see the results, and they ask all the time, what have I done to my face? And I'm the first person to say, this is what I've done.
I just feel like I look better than I did 15 years ago, 10 to 15 years ago. It's like I look at pictures and I'm like, I think I look a little bit better now than I did then. And I know it's the Sculptra.
You know, as we all age, I think you want to be your best. You know, we maintain our cars, we maintain our homes, and a lot of women today, I think, don't maintain themselves. They put so much into their children, and well, should be, but we have to take care of ourselves, whether if it's health, exercise, nutrition, and I think injectables go along with that.